What is up, the world of the living? My name is Zloyxp, and this episode of Truly Bedrock, we are gonna go to the library of comments and read up and write down all of the best and the interesting comments that you left on the previous episodes.
How did Shrek find this out? No offense, I like your accent.
This dude really sounds like Shrek.
Oh dear. Now, we need to begin by just checking out to the actual location of the library of comments, because I know some of my fellow, even Truly Bedrock members, don't necessarily know where one is. Now, the rest of the TB members might not actually start their own books, or might actually start them and not do them during the videos, or some way or the other. I'm not enforcing this, and I'm not making anybody have to go in there and actually add their own comments into the thing, but it would be appreciated if they actually bother, and maybe that would make a great extra content, or maybe like live stream content for them. I myself has waited till episode 10 to write up 10 comments, one episode each, in this very book that you see before your eyes. But first, of course, we need to check out the library of comments itself, which, by the way, by now is gotta look rather better than we've seen it last time. And yes, the library of comments is very much the community areas nether hub thing, I don't know, room. We have 14 of the books already installed. You won't even have to drop your own ink sac for it. And if I'm just checking if somebody already started it. I'm just seeing. I'm just wanting to take a look. Oh, look at that! Oh yeah! Tizztom comment book, that guy dude, episode 7, I think the AFK XP farm will work better with 3 tridents. I think the AFK XP farm will work better with even more, with even more spawners. But yeah, would you look at this? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Lyarrah's comments highlight book. People have actually been already filling those in. And you might note that, yes, this is Cycle Religion Comment Library, and yes, it only has 14 lecterns, meaning that there should be one more. The one I prepared for myself. I didn't want it to be anywhere in the common area. I actually wanted to be wanted it to be in a special zone back behind the portal. And yes, here it is. And here we go. And would you look at that? There's nothing written in it yet. Let's see. What is the first comment that I wanted to highlight on this book in particular? Kryzhek Alexei. Is this broken moon and meteorite that destroyed your vehicles made from diorite? Oh boy. This is off to a great start. Next one is from episode 2, and that was the first quote-unquote real episode in which we actually built something. We built the witch house, and Lina Bookworm commented, "Today I learned that Zloy can grow a nose, but only if you give him an early enough notice." And that is actually a joke, based on a joke that I made myself in the episode that no one seemingly noticed. And Lina noticed, and I appreciate it so very, very much. Yeah, the joke was that, well, basically that. I said that Witch Coven kicked me out for having a fake nose because I couldn't grow my own on such a short notice. And I was hoping that somebody will notice and somebody will make a funny remark about it, and Lina did, and that was really nice of her. But that is not even the most important bit about the episode 2 comments, because in episode 2 I got a cat, and I wanted you guys to come up with a name for that cat. So right now, let me just quickly grab my name tags. We're gonna go address the rest of the comment section. Ever since though, might have got myself 3 more cats. So we'll be naming all 3 of the new ones. And yes, I do have the 4th one, but the 4th one obviously does not need a name. This is Jelly, she will forever be Jelly, the empress of all cat of the Minecraft. Let's see the names for the rest of them. Now, we still got 3 cats, and the name that Lina suggested is a Creeper Hunter. And honestly, out of the 3, I feel like this one seems like the most Creeper Hunty one. I'm not sure what breed he is, but that's what I'll be calling him. So yeah, here we go. The plain gray one will be the Creeper Hunter. That is the name suggested by Lina. Someone, let me double check. The Dubboy 85225 suggested the name Mathilda, and I absolutely love it. I love that name, and I feel that that is the most fitting name for the black cat of mine. And yes, they are tame cats. This particular cat actually does have a collar. It's just that I colored the collar black as to blend with Mathilda's overall fur. I especially like that I decided to name Mathilda the cat that is the black one, because it's like the witchy cat, and that kind of makes sense. And finally, Colin Creevy suggested we name one of our cats Nose. And yeah, that's a very fitting one considering what kind of house we live in. So there are the three of mine cats, Mathilda, Nose, and Creeper Hunter, and there is the one of Scar's cats that I just happened to tame. You know, it happens. On to the next comment and on to the next episode. Episode 3 I started by singing Somebody Once Told Me by Smash Mouth. So the comments are kind of hot garbage on that one. Just all of them either making Shrek references or calling me Shrek. So I decided that by episode 3 I'll just take one of the comments that doesn't address it, and it's still a comment about my accent. Falcon XAMS Gaming said, "The accent gets me. I will never not say poop pool terracotta from now on." And I swear to dog, it's perfectly fine the way I say purple. Okay? Purple. Purple. Poo-poo! Yeah, no. Still sounds weird. Episode 4 was the one we added the Witch Doctor and had some struggle with the witch. Which Foxy Fury, aka Casey Creates, wanted to let me know that you should get a witch to throw weakness potions at your villagers. For you then to, so you then can jump in with the golden apple. Those poison hurt the zombie villagers. Nope. And yeah, while we're at it, that is actually a legitimate way of curing a villager without having to go to the nether at all. It's how they cured their zombie villagers on Minecraft at one point. I don't remember why though, because I'm pretty sure even in that season they had access to the nether. I have no idea. So, in episode 5, Christian Jester Ordonez said, "Zloyxp, you should build a tree farm and sell it in the shopping district because Foxy hates cutting wood and he would be one of your clients in the future transactions." Go away, I'm trying to record a video. There we go. And, you know what? They're absolutely right. Fortunately, a tree farm is not as necessary for now, because we are basically surrounded by forest, and yeah, if you see a bunch of floating tree remnants around the server in somebody else's videos, you might not suspect or even know exactly where those came from. If we fly just a little bit longer, then we'll be able to drop down, shift right click, wait, no, not you. Yeah, I'm in process of getting 4 full llamas of the regular oak wood. Specifically for trading with Foxy purposes. I felt like it's a steal of a deal and I gotta take advantage of it. Episode 6 is where this sign was installed. The future Zloyxp built a bridge to silent here. And I basically raised the question. We have a bridge out here. Good one. Okay, we got a bridge out here, and we got a bridge out there. And this one is just utterly pointless at this point. So I was thinking, if we put another bridge around here, will that be too many bridges? The answer ultimately was yes, but thankfully many people and Mr. Proquick, point mute, have suggested this very easy and simple and like understandable solution. Just make a tunnel. I mean, you idiot. dig, you know, it's Minecraft, that's what you do. Hey, make an underground tunnel to Silence area. Not only would you get a lot of stone to sell to Mason, you will have a cool way to his base that won't damage the look of your base. And that is a very, very interesting thing to do. However, the problem here rises in Silence area not being really silent to begin with, because this is actually where Bjaydabya's base is supposed to be if you look at the original map that we created for the server. And at the same time, Silent is developing his base so rapidly that I don't really know where to even dig. We will have some sort of a way to communicate, way of communication between our two places at one point or another. I'll talk to him a tiny bit later, but the idea of the tunnel is really, I'm really liking the idea of the tunnel. But right now, the wings and the Lyarrah kind of make it way too easy to reach him anyway. Which obviously does not help my donkey whatsoever, but oh well, that's small potatoes in the grand scheme of things. On to the episode 7. Next episode is episode 7, and the comment has to do with, oh wow, this fella right here, yeah, the weapons maker. You see, Casey Levy said, if I'm not wrong, eye patches were used by blacksmiths to protect one eye while they walked, which is likely why the weaponsmith has an eye patch. And yeah, with the grindstone, I can imagine sparks getting out over the place and getting into the eye. And you can't really close both of your eyes, so at the very least you can, I don't know, protect one by getting an eye patch, I guess. That's an okay idea. Honestly, that's a pretty interesting explanation, except that the idea to use an eye patch to protect one eye would, so like the guy still has the eye, he just wears it just to not hurt his eyes, makes only sense in a world where safety goggles weren't invented. Hello, Mr. Armor. Do you have safety goggles on? You do! Why? You're an armorer. Like, you don't really polish anything, you don't walk with a grindstone. Why do you need them? Give them back to the weaponsmith and stop pretending to be me. Only I can wear goggles when I don't really need them. Yeah. I don't know if that debunks anything. I mean, it's still possible that this guy just couldn't afford a pair of goggles for himself. I got mine under the helmet, so I'm happy about it. Let's move on to episode 8. Episode 8 is the one in which I first suggested the idea of adding money to Minecraft. Why are there so many llamas? Why? Why are they all congregated out on Silent's shop? Here, let me tie them back to Problems 1. just to, you know, abstract the view of his one. And yeah, ever since the system has been more or less thriving. I have no idea how much money we have, by the way, how much actual damage we got from the money we have, but all of the cash spent in our shops has been gradually returning into the stock by, what's his face, silentwisperer, that's right. And yeah, we had quite a bit of business going on around here, but there were a couple of problems with the money idea. One, that the money that we use, the books, are only stackable up to 16. Second one is that they are stackable up to 16, making them less convenient than diamonds, because diamonds can also be crafted into blocks, and that's inconvenient too. And yeah, just generally, it's all over the place, and we're walking through it, and yeah, I'll talk a bit about it in the later videos. Right now, episode 8. Episode 8 comment Abies Alba addresses it as, so you basically reinvented paper money. Yep, that's exactly what's happening here. Again, I want to reiterate my main point of why the currency of Minecraft needs to be reconsidered and why we need to stop using diamonds as it. And that point is because it is inflation. It's gonna be inflation all the time. People, fortune free pickaxes exist. Diamond tools are easily makeable without any diamonds whatsoever. Diamonds are about to go through the roof. Just the amount of diamonds everybody has is about to go through the roof. as long as we keep just playing the game, because they can just be dug up. Because even when you run out of diamonds that are already in the generated chunks, you can go and generate some more. Diamonds are not a limited resource. But this thing we have perfect control of. So this thing will not be affected by inflation, at the very least, for quite a while. And also, it allows having a third-party currency in the game. Would allow you to do what? That's right. Buy diamonds! Do you need some diamonds? Do you want to go and rely on freaking random number generator to get some? No! Come over here, buy some! In fact, you know what? I'll be starting a diamond shop eventually, I think. Just to make, just to kind of properly out enforce the idea that diamonds are a viable currency in this silly game of ours. I really want this. Basically, I really want this social experiment of third-party currency being a physical thing. I know it's been done on servers using plugins, by the way, and scoreboards and whatnot. I just kind of wanted to try it here on a perfectly vanilla world, and we'll see how it goes. For now, episode 9, which is actually the one in which Silent and I have started the bank and Lyarrah has actually built it. And of course, episode 9 is Savvy Gasha Potato Socks commented, "Oh my gosh, capitalism be hitting hard." And you honestly have no idea. This isn't even capitalism. This is basic, you know, currency stuff. This is how paper money works. It's just logistics for now. Now, after we get into labor and into actually selling labor and to actually paying for labor, that's when this all is gonna be fun. For now, episode 10, and we'll be placing this beauty right back onto the pedestal. And for episode 10, DodoxX says, "Whoever is producing the music is awesome. The cinematics of the beginning were also amazing, and that red tunnel just reminds me of the Umbrella Corp logo," which, yeah, it really does. That kind of was the intention. That was the visual I was trying to call back to, with the red and the white and the woo. Yeah, I really like this tunnel, this particular one. The rest of them weren't even planned when I decided that, yep, this is the thing we're doing for the Nether Hub. And yes, that's another thing I need to say, is that the music is for every video I make is usually in the description of the video, somewhere at the bottom or anywhere. And if it isn't, I very much apologize. I should be better. I should get better at communicating where did I get the music and I use in my videos. And if you want to use them in yours, guys, it's all royalty free. It's all Creative Commons, Incompetech.com, bensound.com, ArgoFox Creative Commons channel. Just look it up. It's amazing, and I do recommend it to anyone who makes Minecraft or otherwise videos. That's some great quality time-lapse music, and I absolutely love. The one I used in episode 10, by the way, in the beginning, is called Ampix Hollow, but it's a Vantola cover of that particular tune. Just saying that outright right now, because I just, you know, felt like it. I'm so very happy with the tunes I got for my videos, and I hope that you are too. And I hope that you enjoyed this cool episode. Right now, I'm gonna not sign the book, put it onto the pedestal, and whenever I want to go back through all of these beautiful moments, I can just go and scroll on the lectern. Of course, I will be occasionally filling in more and more comments, and of course I will be hoping that the rest of the whitelist will be doing exactly the same with their books. Just, you know, pick a non-chosen one that nobody has chosen, and maybe we should probably issue some sort of signs for the back of the lecterns or something like that, just to keep people updated on which one is whose. Because, yeah, right now it's a bit confusing as per my taste. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. This has been Zloyxp. This has been Truly Bedrock. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye. I should not be punching as I wave goodbye, because I risk punching a pigman. See you later.